Hey there, folks. Well, today I'm going to talk about my childhood. Big surprise, I know. Specifically, I want to talk about what it's like to be a super intelligent child. I'm not bragging, this is just the truth of my life, okay? Relax. I was super bright from the beginning. I learned to read when I was 3. When I arrived in grade 1, I could already read at like a grade 4 level. I knew my numbers. I knew addition and subtraction and multiplication and division. The only thing I didn't know yet was long division. So forth and so on. School was always super easy for me. But the important part to focus on today is that I was smarter than my teachers. An awful lot of how we deal with children is, unconsciously, predicated on the fact that we're a lot smarter than them. We don't just know more than them or have a few extra brain CPU cycles. We are qualitatively much smarter than they are. And that's how we deal with them. That's how we're able to do practically anything with them. And then someone like me comes along. And I can outthink my teachers. I can run circles around them. And that means that there's nobody above you intellectually. When you're smarter than your teachers, there's no one you can look up to that is smarter and wiser and can look after you. And that has a profound effect. You're not supposed to grow up like that. You're supposed to grow up around adults whom you trust to look after you. So it is a very insecure way to grow up. Now, luckily for me and the world, I was not an inherently disobedient child. I didn't have a problem with authority. I wasn't rebellious. In general, my default mode is to just be accommodating. However, I had my moments. And in a way, it was worse than if I'd been inherently rebellious. Because I was always sort of lying in wait like a sniper. Like at any moment, if you were my teacher, at any moment, I might ask a question you can't answer, or question your authority indirectly, just with my attitude, or otherwise just make your day a lot harder. I wasn't trying. It's just my nature. When you combine being smarter than the adults with the fact that I seem to have been born grasping the arbitrary nature of authority, that I could just refuse to do what the teacher said and there was nothing they could do about it. Not like they're going to hit me or anything. That era's long gone. So I always had the attitude that, I always was cooperating, but I was cooperating voluntarily. I had no sense of inherent respect for authority. Because again, when you're smarter than they are, they don't really have authority over you. And it made me a difficult to deal with child. You never knew what I was going to say. And I might make you look stupid at any second. or feel stupid, and do so completely innocently and obliviously, so that you didn't even really know how to handle it. So I was like, I was trying. I was trying to not be difficult, or at the very least, I wasn't trying to be difficult. I was just being me. But me was kind of a handful. It's just a very weird way to grow up. And it didn't help that my home life wasn't supportive either. I never felt like I could go to my parents for comfort or advice or any of that. They were busy boomers who never wanted me in the first place. I was an unplanned child. And they were busy with the three they already had. So I was always just kind of left to raise myself, really. So it was a really lonely way to grow up, and a really unnatural way to grow up. It's no wonder that I've had this sense of profound abandonment and loneliness for my whole life, because there was never anyone there for me. I've been doing things myself for my entire life. And I'm not sure how that could ever change. Guess that's all for me for today, folks. I will talk to you nice people again tomorrow. Bye-bye.